That QR code, the black and white square on the bottom, it'll take you directly to this item and you can check out online.
Now you think this was busy.
Yeah,
This is going to get crazy.
So now we're going from 1 roll each to 3 rolls each of the 2025 uncirculated.
And we're going to take it down to $99.
Okay.
So you're down to $33.33 per roll pair. Okay, per roll pair.
Okay.
First of all, I don't know where you can get them that look this nice, that are guaranteed Gem Brilliant Uncirculated, guaranteed bag wrapped rolls, you know, with the specialty, with our specialty stickers and everything on there. 3 rolls. So now you're talking about 300 coins.
Well,
150 Denvers, 150 Philadelphias.
We have fewer than 500. I just want to put that out there.
These are going to completely sell out.
So just so you know now, we're going to share this backstory on this and the significance of this, but we will be counting down pretty shortly here.
Yeah,
okay.
And these will sell out. We have 300 of these is what it says in the system. We have 300.
I don't know. We're going to check fewer than 500. So
fewer than 500. Okay.
Yeah,
see, we started at 500.
When it moves quick, it's hard.
We're down to 480. So it's 12, and we just started selling this.
Yes.
So just to put this into perspective in terms of the difficulty of getting these.
Okay.
So 500 of those, excuse me, you're looking at that, is the better part of a half a ton of pennies.
Man.
Okay?
Yeah.
So what we're selling is literally, so these are heavy. So here's this, so you can see.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that, you know, it is 100 Lincoln cents.
Man.
This is 300 Lincoln cents. So everybody was buying the roll pairs at $39.95, but the 3 for 100, man. That's where everybody's going to go, because you have 3, you know, you have 3 kids, you have 3, or you know, 2 kids and a grandchild, or whatever it is.
Yes.
So you want to put these away, and you think they're hard to get now. Wait as the United States Mint makes the final determination, and they say, that's it, there are no more. So you're way ahead of the game right now.
Good to secure it now. Yeah. You could even do the flex payment, $33 and change.
There you go.
We send it to you immediately. So you've secured it. It's yours, and you don't have to worry about that. Those are interest-free monthly payments.
Yeah. And so, remember, these are the 2025, so these are going to be the last pennies, the last cents ever made by the United States Mint.
Wow.
So you are part of a history that is ending after 250 years, basically.
Wow.
The better part of it, not quite. 1794. 1794 was, 1794 was when they made the first Lincoln cent, or the first penny. They made, and of course back then they're called large pennies. They were massive.
Really?
It was worth so much they made half pennies. Okay, because a penny was so much money. Well, now, like I said, it's become to some degree an afterthought, but now it's at the forefront of everybody's mind right now, because they're ending it.
Yeah.
This is one of those things. So I have been a coin dealer my entire life, 50 years basically. This is probably one of the top 3 most significant things that the United States Mint has ever done.
You hear that, right?
This has got to be top 3 when you're ending a denomination of this type of popularity, and all of a sudden people just as an afterthought, well, I'll go down to the bank and get some. You can't get some.
Yeah.
And you go to the bank and you can't get some, and you can't get some, and you can't get some, and then all of a sudden that starts building. Okay, and that has started building. So I was able to get these, you know, if the price goes up anymore, then I'm going to have to be $49.95. I'm going to have to be 3 for 150. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we've got, how many do we have left now at this point? And just in that last minute or so, 320 left.
So
oh
my goodness.
Truly.
Oh, so this is absolutely screaming out.
This is going to be your last look at this. And if you're just
and here's the thing, we'll get more.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. It's the price point, though.
That's the key.
And how many you can secure and whether that's guaranteed. This is why it's a good opportunity right now. And if you are just joining us, Mike, what is the significance here? Why is everybody talking about pennies?
They're stopping it.
This is it.
They're stopping. Understand, they're ending the 1 cent denomination. What are all the cash registers going to do with that?
Yeah, this is going to be,
you know, and all of a sudden, so weird. Things won't be $12.99 anymore.
It's going to have to be like
$12.95.
5-cent increments.
That has to be 5 cents. Well, here's the thing.
Oh, weird.
I think within a year, 2 years, we're going to end the nickel.
You think?
Well, here's why. So the reason we ended the penny, and I've been advocating for it for 15 years. It costs about 4 cents to make a penny.
Oh,
it's insane.
To make a what?
Now, but you ready for this?
Okay.
It costs 15 cents to make a nickel.
Holy cow.
It costs 15. Now, the dime is the first one we get to that costs less than what the face value is.
Wow.
Okay, so eventually we're going to end the nickel too, but for now, the first step is right here at the Lincoln cents, and 3 for $100 is a spectacular deal.
And that's significant because it's this year, they're uncirculated.
It's
so you're
the
getting
very last year, the very last coin, the
Okay.
very last penny, and they made the mint state coins. Well, to put it, so the little coins that are in the proof sets, the little S-mint coins,
Sure.
they're like $30 a piece. That's raw. I've got some here coming up here in a minute, okay? Coming up here in a minute, that are perfect proof 70. They're like $100. I have 100 of them. I will sell them in 3 minutes.
That's it.
If I'm not sold, and I can't get any more.
Even here, we're down to 2 minutes or sell out, and then we have to move on.
It's going to be crazy on these. Oh, like I said, we had 500 roll pairs, roll trios.
Wow.
How many left? 200?
Let's see. Let's check. Okay, 200.
So
there you go.
people are buying the triples in multiples.
Yeah. And it's a better value if you were looking for more than one set, because we just featured the pair earlier, and that was $40. This is 3 of those for $99. So
now understand, you get 6 rolls for $99.
Total.
3 roll pairs.
Wow.
So you get the P and the D. Now you might, even if you go to your bank, and let's say 1 out of 50 times, let's say you found some pennies.
Okay.
You're either going to get D's or P's. You're not going to get both.
Right.
It depends on where you are. If you're west of the Mississippi, you're likely to get D's. If you're east of the Mississippi, you're likely to get P's.
And these are starting to sell for very expensive, just one little roll.
Oh, it's crazy. I've seen the D rolls at $50. People trying to get $50 for those. And here's the thing. If you go to your bank and you get them, you hang on to those and just, you've done great, but you're not going to do it. I've been to my bank 50 times this year.
They're like, Mike, not again.
Okay, yeah. They're like pennies. They go, no. How many times do we have to say no? And I said, well, it's market research.
See you next week.
That's right. See you next week. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. The bank's on my way to the grocery store.
That's so funny. All right, you got to grab this, you guys, if you want it. We are counting backwards at this point. Limited quantity. You're getting 6 rolls in total. 3 2-roll pairs.
It took me 2.5 weeks to get the 500.
And 2.5 minutes to sell
and 2.5 minutes to sell it out.
Well,
now, once these will sell out, we still have some of the $39.95s. Okay, we still have some of the single roll pairs. So we'll give you that item number at the end. And then we're going to go into some stuff that you want anyway. So this is 100% going to sell out. So those roll pairs are going to 100% sell out. The roll the roll trios. 3 Denver mints, 3 Philadelphia mints. The last cent. These are 2025s, gem brilliant uncirculated, bank wrapped rolls. These are absolutely, positively spectacular. We had 500 deals. So when you look at that, that's 3,000 rolls of pennies.
Yeah.
That's actually almost between these and these.
Yeah.
It's a ton. A literal ton.
Yeah.
Not like, oh, it's a ton of pennies.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like 2,000 pounds of pennies. And that's what's happening, and that's what's going out the door, and that's what people are doing right now. And like I said, they're not out there in circulation. They don't even get to the banks. They're getting pulled before they get to the banks, is what's happening. Because generally speaking, what happens is the Fed releases them to like armored car companies